Hello everybody, Sam here at Jedi.bricks, and today we're going to be taking a look at the funniest LEGO Star Wars meme sets of all time. Be sure to let me know your favourite down in the comments and anything I missed. And a big shout out to wookie_nuts for designing these sets. Don't forget to subscribe, but let's get started here with Squatto, reminding us to never skip leg day. And if you use those big fig legs on a regular minifigure, you can make it pretty jacked, which looks kind of cool. Next we have an Andor meme set, which is one of my favourites here. So this is the piece from the prison that the prisoners have to build, and the instructions just kill me. Repeat until death. So probably not going to put that one in my collection, but love that meme. Next up, something for the Shin Hoti fans with a collectible Ivana Isakno minifigure in full velvet robes and sunglasses. Now, all I really want to know is there space in that land speeder for me? But I actually designed this next one, the Path to the Dark Side. I don't like sand, capturing the romantic Attack of the Clones scene between Padme and Anakin. Now, if you do like sand, you might as well be beach-ready Qui-Gon Jinn and get some style and get down on the beach. And that's probably why Qui-Gon is one of the most powerful Jedi, because he does like sand. And if, like Master Qui-Gon, you like to take your pet to the beach, then you might want to try a Jar Jar Jar, which is Jar Jar Binks inside a jar, which is just pretty silly. And then we got a pretty cool Andor one, which is less of a meme and more of just a great idea to have these double headpieces to show the different characters of Luth and Rael. And moving on to a barbecue classic with Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru's matching skulls with nameplate and print. This obviously references the classic barbecue at the Lars Homestead set, and I've even seen people take the GWP and turn it into this, which I think is absolutely savage. And so from one savage classic to another savage classic, we have Master Skywalker. There are too many of them. What are we going to do? And if that wasn't enough, you can now get your youngling collectible minifigure to include with that set. Now, if you already own Beach Qui-Gon, then it seems necessary to get hold of Obi-Wan Kenobi out here. I don't really know what to say about Mexican Kenobi. Hola sure ain't hello there, but he is going to need those maracas to face off against General Grievous, equipped with all of his lightsabers. Real General Grievous here, which would be cool to see from LEGO. Now we've got Padme's transporter, but the pre-CGI edition, because of course, pre-CGI Star Wars looks hilarious. This is the Geonosis Arena. There's so many different LEGO meme sets of non-CGI. From nostalgic tears to fanboy tears of pain at the sequels and some of the decisions made with the Kylo Ren box art there. We got enough fanboy tears for the entire Star Wars community to talk about the death of Luke Skywalker, or should I say Jake Skywalker. And if you need to drown your sorrows, then you might as well just go and see my boy Qui-Gon Jinn, because he's got plenty of exactly what you need. What is, Qui-Gon is stocked up on the Jinn because of George Lucas and his $4.05 billion, the amount that he made when he sold Star Wars to Disney. And what's even better about this one is that some custom company did actually make and release that as a set. This next one's a pretty cool idea. We've got a hip hop trooper with an Adidas style red and white tracksuit, a boombox and a gold chain. Once you got your hip hop trooper, you obviously need MC Hammerhead, the Ithorian Hammerhead MC. Next up we got Master Shaq T, or should I say the basketball legend Shaquille O'Neal as Master Shaq T, which is pretty weird, but it did make me laugh. And I wasn't the only one pretty excited when we got live action Thrawn returning in the Ahsoka show, but what we actually got was much less this badass smoking general and much more this Grand Admiral Prawn, kind of weak, silly character. So this meme kind of made me laugh. And as we know, Ahsoka kind of did damage quite a few of the classic Rebels characters. So here's Ezra currently painting a picture. Meanwhile, Squatto the Gym Bro seems to have found some buddies with Cad Gaines, the big fig body absolutely making Cad Baines the baddest bounty hunter in the galaxy. And then we got Captain Flex. So if you need to upgrade your Captain Rex, I'd personally buy this minifigure if it existed. Sticking with the gym gang, we now have a Steroidica. So you put some big fig arms on the actual droidica there, which looks hilarious. Now I might actually try this on my droidicas, but we have slaughtered sand people now. Not just the men, but the women and the children too. So this one goes well with Master Skywalker. There's too many of them. Now we've got Saw Gerrera here and Jigsaw Gerrera, who's one rebel I would not want to mess with, but very hyped for the new 25th anniversary Saw Gerrera. Moving on, we have a print theft collectible minifigure, which truly cracks me up. Look at that face print. No way does that exist. We then got a General Hux, General Muppets Hux. I mean, it does look a bit too much like Hux, which is bad. We got a classic Phantom Menace one here with Darth Maul's legs. Wouldn't have minded this for a 25th anniversary Lego Star Wars Phantom Menace set, which is this year. And to be honest, it's still better than the buildable Jyn Erso. So with that being said, we have some fake Lego Star Wars sets here now. If you look at the clone troopers and the positions. It's called Stars Wars. This cracked me up. And this one too, we've got some insane Jedi that I have never seen before. I'd love to know what character this is exactly. And we also have a Lepin Cloud City, guys. Star Plan Cloud City. Back to some minifigure memes here with Darth Maul Cop. Very simple change up to turn your Darth Maul into your friendly neighborhood security guard, as we all need sometimes. Now, here we have the Jedi Council with 4 chairs and 5 minifigures. The 5th minifigure is, of course, non-Master Anakin. Anakin does not get a seat at this council. Every time I see the Solo movie, I am shocked by this scene, and it cracks me up so much. So we've got Chewie and Han Solo in their shower scene. Don't even know how that scene got made. But next up, we got Greedo in a Speedo, which is one collectible minifigure that I actually think is pretty damn cool. Probably go well with Chewie and Han in that shower. But moving on, we've got Persuasive R2. Beep boop, I said get in the escape pod now. Oh dear. So it looks like C-3PO is going to have a tough day right there. But we've got the chunks of Alderaan. I know this is a bit of an old gold kind of classic one. Just thought I had to throw that in there. We've also got Nude Gunray, a really weird specific one that someone requested via DM. Can we have a Nude Gunray? So there we are. Now, one of my favorites here, we got Dead Mace Windu. Now, we all know the way to get Dead Mace Windu is to throw him straight out the window. So there we go. That's how you can create yours. But now we've got a Sarge bench press, one of my favorite big fig style ones. And next up, we've got Maximum Rebo. Now, let's just say Maximum Rebo and a Sarge bench press is probably the most badass Star Wars couple I've ever seen. Some more George Lucas classic here with the George Lucas collectible prototype R2 minifigure. Look at the steez there. I would definitely want to own that one. Now, no hate to Chewbacca, but as you know, he did not get the medal from Yavin 4, so a quick way to replace that. We got Ypres Ski Kylo Ren here, where we've got Adam Driver giving model vibes in a knitted turtleneck and matching Kylo Ren knitted mask. This one is pretty stupid, but I did just want to say R2 me hearties. So you can turn your R2 into a pirate astromech right there, sometimes needed. If you need a cheap Ki-Adi-Mundi, then here you go. Get your old Kenobi and add in that one piece and you're good to go. Now we've got Jeans Guy, probably one of the most iconic non-canon Star Wars characters in the world. We've also got Padme's transporter showing what Star Wars was like without the CGI. It looks like they're just playing at some kind of children's play center on a bench. Now we've got Yoda committing disability benefit fraud here. As we can see, hovers around on his staff, but when he needs to, he's 360ing, flipping, and using his lightsaber form of speed. Next up, another old but gold one. We've got Luke Skywalker's hand after it was cut off by Darth Vader, who is also Luke's dad. And what really gets me with this one is that it's an ultimate collector's series. But if you do want to get in on the memes, you just want something small, then I would recommend picking up this Jeddah City burnt base plate, which is all that's left of Jeddah. With the 25th anniversary minifigures dropping this year, here are some 20th anniversary memes from dead Jango Fett to George Lucas, another one. So I think this one would go really well with George Lucas and his $4.5 billion. You know, it's kind of like the green screen has just turned into the money. And I think we all know a friend who could use a Count Dooku storage head to help sort out their Lego collection. Now, there's definitely a couple of others that I really wanted to include, but that is pretty much everything and all of my favorite Lego Star Wars meme sets. If I missed anything, tell me about it in those comments. And if you're new here, or you found anything funny, then make sure to subscribe, because that's all I've got. And I'll see you guys on the next video.